So you want to start a business. You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills, but you don't. You just need GoDaddy Arrow. I'm Walton Goggins, and as an actor, I'm an expert in looking like I know what I'm doing. GoDaddy Arrow uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business. It'll make you a unique logo. It'll create a
I know you have questions, I don't have answers, clearly no manners, baby. I know you want it better, putting on the pressure, 'cause pressure's gonna get the very best of me. I give a little something, doesn't come for free. Oh, I know you have questions, baby. Even if I try and try too hard, nothing's ever enough. Even if I try and try too hard, tell me what to do, say anything, yeah. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, if we just try. So come on, baby, dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, baby, try, try, try. You find it distracting, hold of our issues, rather die with you. We no longer talk when it gets hard, so it only gets harder. I know you were gonna get the best of me. Come a little closer, we can dive in deep. Oh, I'd rather be with you.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the Sim. Hope you guys are doing well. Evening, afternoon. Welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit later than what we did plan, but I hope you guys are doing well. G'day. I'm still actually setting up the Sim, but I'm nearly there. But what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. We got stuck in the old Bris Vegas traffic yesterday afternoon. So by the time we got home, and then I had to make a call for a family member's birthday, we obviously ran out of time for streaming, but we're back. And I was kind of hoping, I got my days mixed up. I thought the PMDG new update was going to be released, but obviously it's US time, so it's going to get released while I'm sleeping. So, but very much looking forward to that. But hey, we'll get to check out the PMDG in its last iteration before the new bespoke external package releases and the 700 releases in the next 24 hours. So that'd be super cool. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope for that update. Yeah. So far as I understand that the 700 is going to release with the update. So you're going to go buy the 700 update to get it. And then the 800, the 600, and the 900 updates will come free of charge a little bit later over the next weeks. So that's how I understand how it's happening. So, but anyways, the 700 is my favorite out of the NG fleet. So I'll definitely be picking that up myself. So I can't wait. So take my money now. Anywho, hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. So we're going to do a couple of PMDG flights. We're in the Ryanair, the 800. I just realized I'm in the bloody in the Spain Ryanair livery. But anywho, it is what it is. I like the 700 also. Yeah, I was reading a thing saying that NG pilots, I think majority of the real world NG pilots think the 700 is the best air body to fly. So I don't know how much truth it is to that, but that's what I've been told. Hang on, I'm just getting Moses sorted out in the background here, and getting a proper profile popped in here for this guy. There we go. That should work now, and then we'll get into the Cheerios. Make sure that our controls are working. I'm not using any of the wing gear today because I've actually got the Boeing stuff in some prototyping things at the moment. So unfortunately, I can't use it today because it's plugged into some new stuff. All right, cool. That's all cool. Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let's see who's in the chat. Mr. Evil, what's going on while he's playing other games at the moment, I see. Discord stalker here. What's going on anyway? So Michael from Canberra's here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Richo Flight, welcome to the stream. G'day. Who else is Mr. York? Welcome. He says, hello, folks. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much for popping in. Mr. Wellington, all good morning from Brazil. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Glenn FS is here. Hope you're doing well. Huan Avon. We're an English-speaking stream, so I've got no idea what you've just written in there. I think it's some sort of a Russian italic, but I have no idea. Mr. RB Simo, what's going on? Welcome, Dave Cleary. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, everybody. He says from sunny Cambridge. Well, we're in your neck of the woods today. Well, sort of your neck of the woods, but g'day. Mr. Edrum, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Within a few months, the traffic will be just EVs. Yeah, well, the problem is they need to put EV bloody. We've got an issue in Australia with not having enough EV power things away from your house. So, because it's not like whacking petrol in your car where it takes like literally 45 seconds. Kobe, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Joseph Jolly says good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And Mr. Pringles, do you even stream anymore, my friend? Mr. Brett plays, hopefully, since we last spoke on Tuesday. You've had a good couple of days, I hope, some time to yourself. Kill Switch, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. You see, Johnny Handel says, hey, mate, I'm watching you from my work site in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. Holy cow, Johnny. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Are you like drilling for oil or something? No, I don't. Is your Pringles, are you off holidays? Is the plane back from its annual yet? Excuse me. Discord stalking because I allow it. Yes, I know. I think you can see me as well. But half the time I'm not even in there lately because I'm working on the projects. Busy with other projects right now, so no streaming, sadly. I know what it is. I know how it is. Normally I'd be sitting here during the day doing all my bits and pieces, and I'd have streams on in the background and Discord going, but I'm not doing any of that because I haven't been getting all my projects done. So but yes, I'm alone here, so plenty of a time to. So, well, I meant time recharging. So, drilling gas a well, so close. Ooh, there we go. Well, sounds like some of you guys have been keeping busy, that's for sure. So, Mongolia of all places. Wow. Fantastic, fantastic country. I've watched a lot of Mongolia on different vlogs and stuff like that. So, anyways, but you may have put in seen SayIntentions in the title. I'm pretty happy about this because I've been telling the SayIntentions guys, you need to come up with something different. And when the marketing manager Jared actually sent me the link that they did, I said, about bloody time. You need to do something. So basically, I've been saying to the SayIntentions crew they need to do longer than the 24-hour trial. So the 24-hour trial still exists, and the 24-hour doesn't actually start until you actually load in to do your first flight. But what they've gone and implemented now is, I put the details on a post in the thing. I can't remember the exact pricing, but they do like a 2-day, whenever you want to fly it for 2 days pricing, and then a seven-day one. So I honestly think those ones are the best ones. Like the 7-day one is, go and try it. It's not a subscription, it's just a once off, and you can fly it for 7 days to see if you actually like it or not, and you get everything in the premium pack. So you get to try it out and then see if you like it. And I think it's good that they've actually got different options in there. So so if you want to go and check it out, put in the exclamation SayIntentions, click our link, and then go into the pricing. You'll see different options of pricing in there. But it's good to see that they're coming up with different ways to get people to have access to be able to check it out, because the 24-hour trial, unfortunately, is not. It needs a little bit longer, because there is a lot to there's a lot to SayIntentions now, because it's just getting bigger and bigger. So you must be making a packet out of SayIntentions. You must be making a packet out of SayIntentions. No, not at all. Not at all. I wish. Can everybody click the link so I can make a packet out of SayIntentions? I wish I was making a packet out of Flight Sim, Mr. Richo Satil. I wish I was. If I did, I'd be streaming a lot more and making more videos, because I don't make bugger all money out of this sort of stuff. I've gone on and done other projects to fund my way in life. So, is a paid actor. There's nothing acting. No one could act like me. No one. The Strait is open, and now it's closed. If only you did, would it be offline? Yeah, I know, absolutely. If I was making a packet, I would. I was only talking about this today. I was like talking to Junior was asking me, because I got a thing in the mail which is for my license certificate. I pay membership for the insurance, and they send you a magazine every quarter. He goes, why are you still paying for this? And I said, because I'm still paying for my annual membership and my license and stuff, because I want to go back flying one day when I actually make some money. So yes. But anyways, that's still the plans. I still look at the planes flying, going, I wish I could go flying. It would have been a beautiful day to go flying today. I'll send them a note. But yes, I honestly talk about SayIntentions, and I've said this before, is because I love using it myself. I think it's really, really, really good. And I think it's good that they've actually gone and done the different options for packaging, because I've had a bunch of you guys go and try out SayIntentions for yourselves, and then I've checked in to see how you went for it, and people said, 24 hours is not enough and stuff like that. So I think 7 days is a good start. Yes, they do charge for it, because obviously, they can't just give away 7-day stuff all the time. They'd make no money. But I think it's a good option for people to check it out and see if they like it. So, and if anybody wants to know, I pay for my SayIntentions all by myself. They don't give it to me. I actually pay for it. So I pay a monthly subscription for SayIntentions, and also I paid the once-off $50. I think it might have been $50 USD to get access to the beta stuff as well. So I paid for all that. So I am a customer of SayIntentions. So I just like this stuff. So if you did, you would be on. Yeah, okay, I already read that. But anyways, that's what we're doing. So we are doing, in other words, we're just doing some normal flying tonight because the bloody PMDG update's not out yet. So I was kind of hoping they would slide it into my PMDG account. They've done that before. PMDG have just slidden stuff into my account and it didn't tell me. And then I happened to just go into the bloody, the hub and there's something there. And I'm like, ooh, can I show this off? I email them, but no, nothing. They're keeping it quiet, releasing it at the same time. So anywho, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. I still sub to RALs and have not flown for 2 years. There you go. Yep. Glenn knows what I'm talking about. Yep. Do you read the magazines, Glenn? I never read them. I wonder if they're worth any money. I've got like 5 years of sealed collections of them. I wonder if they're actually worth something. I flip through them occasionally. It leads something, but usually not. Yeah. It just makes you want to go flying. I think that's what the intent was. Makes you want to go and spend some money. Anyways, let's go and jump into the sim. There we go. And I'll take you. Yep. I'll come down. You can throw me out the plane. Not. Take me around flying my hometown, where I grew up. Anyways, all right, let's go and do a little bit of flying here. Let's turn some music down here. Let's get some sim sounds happening here. And we're going to jump in the plane. We're going to get going. I haven't even done the sim brief or anything like that, but we're going to fire up the sim. And then we are going to start boarding some passengers and all that sort of stuff as straight away is pretty much what we're going to do. Ground power, we'll request that. And we'll try to get this hunk junk in the air as quick as we can. And do all the bits and pieces. So there we go. We got ground power available. Just let me know if you can hear stuff, or do you need me to turn up louder? We're flying the Boeings. Absolutely, we're flying the Boeings. Yep. I was mentioning before you. I was kind of hoping that the new one was going to be out, but it's not out until the time that we go to bed tonight. So it is what it is. We're going to pop that on there. All right, that's all going to do its thing. And let's do that there. And cool, bring that all alive. And then I need to get rid of the... is the air stairs hooked up on this thing? Yeah, they look like they are. They look like they are. I got air stairs on this thing. Oh no, I just pressed the wrong button. Yeah, West Europe. Yep, we're on the Europe one. Man, I don't know what's going on with that button. It's gone all weird on me though. Here we go. Have we got air stairs on this friggin' thing? We do. Can't see because the jetways. Yep, okay, I do have the PNDG air stairs there. So let's get rid of those. Hang on, we're back here. Air start units, ground power, jetway is... Where's the freaking air stairs on this thing? Connections? Stairs, PAX method. No. No. Jetway connection. This one. This one. Yeah, jetway. Get rid of those bloody stairs. Oh no, now it's getting rid of the friggin' jetway. You imbecile. Oz Flight Simmer. You imbecile. Do you even know how to use the unit? I just want to get rid of the freaking air stairs. That's all I want to do. And I want the jetway hooked back up again. All right, let's get GSX to get some people loaded to this thing, but it probably need. Ooh, what's going on with that? GSX Pro outdated. Oh my god, they've done another one. I don't know why is it going small for? Anyways, I'm gonna get actually SimBrief to do a SimBrief thing first. That'll do. Only wants us to go up to 24,000 feet. Huh. Let's edit it again. And change the time. There we go, 24:45. That'll do. We'll get that done super quick. That'll get updated, and then we'll grab the OFP and we'll do things properly now. Thank you very much. That's been done. There we go. And that's cool. That's cool. All right. Cool. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. 24,000 feet. I think that's still what it put us on. Let's put that on. That'll do that. Cool. That's on. That's on. That's on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Cool. All right. Let's get into. There we go. Put that in there. Geez, I feel it's been forever actually since I've flown this guy. So it's been a while. All right, we're at. I feel like I'm flying it for the first time, like it's my first day of primary school. That's what it feels like. Holy cow, it's been that long. It's been a while. What happened here? What happened there? What happened there? Did that just take a while to flick over? What happened? Holy cow. Don't know what that was there. Anyways. Why are we on Route 2? Anyways. It was a bit weird. Did it actually put it in? It did. It did. All right, let's request that. Now let's request that. There we go. Cool. Set payload. Set the fuel. And then select the routings. Well, what's this button doing weird shit for? There we go. There we go. Do you even know how to use the unit? Yep, I read all that. The recent GS update is nice. I thought I already did the update, but apparently I must have missed out of the update, which is obviously it's got the new stairs in it. I thought I already updated it, so obviously I hadn't. So request flight plan to EP, then first you go to the effort. Mr. Eardrum, but it's all good, mate. I've done it plenty times before. I just haven't done it for a little while. We'll get there. I'll just start smashing buttons. Reloading all the buttons. Yeah, it usually takes me like one flight to get into it. It's only because we fly so many planes. There we go. All good. Hey Shane, can I backseat? No. No one in the back seat. I am the captain now. I am the captain. Yeah, no back seats, please. Oz Flight Sim doesn't do very good with back seats. Alrighty, let's go and oh god, a load from SimBrief, please. Track descent to band. Hey. Hey, Captain Cookie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome. Anyways, we'll see if that's actually taking it. Alrighty, let me bring up can look at my lovely model face for a second here. I got to load Say Intentions up. Hey, Hados, what's going on? I thought you forgot about us. You've been too busy doing that indie racing stuff and just don't even bother going, go and see Uncle Shane anymore. Is that more a handsome flight sim I've ever seen before? Oh, don't even bother trying to sweet talk me. Don't even bother trying to sweet talk me. You haven't been around. Let's go to clearance there. I actually better hit the new flight button there, and that'll do its thing. Can you guys hear the aircraft sounds, by the way? Can't believe Hados can show his face in the chat. Manchester clearance. This is a Ryanair 7766. Can we please get our IFR clearance? Thank you. I can't even remember where we're flying to. Did I get the Rosefire overhead?
Stand by.
I have a Rosefire overhead to do a review, but it's not the Boeing one. A lot has been going on. You don't even laugh at my jokes anymore.
Ryanair 7766, Manchester ground, cleared to Glasgow via the Pole Hill 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left. Initial climb to flight level 050, departure on 118.58, squawk 5747.
Cleared to Glasgow via the Poly 1 departure, runway 23 left. Initial climb will be flight level 050. Departure frequency 118.58 and squawk code is 5747, Ryanair 7766. Alrighty, let's whack in. Oh, that's the wrong spot. We want to go. No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ryanair 7766, read back correct.
I don't know what is with this button, but this button just completely goes... completely just goes nuts. Oh, and I pressed it again. Why would you do that?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Ryanair Services flight 7766.
Oh, it's not on the screen.
Departing
Sorry.
from Manchester Airport and heading to Glasgow International Airport.
What
On
an
behalf
idiot
of
am
the
I?
entire crew,
I
my
just
name is
pressed it
Madeleine,
again.
and I am joined by my colleagues James, Emma,
5747.
and Oliver. We kindly ask you to take your seats according
5747.
to your boarding passes and store
I don't
your
know
hand
what's
luggage
going on
in
with
the
it though.
overhead
It's a bit
bins
weird.
or under the seats in front of you. If
We're going to be
please do not hesitate to
departing
contact any
on
member
runway
of our
23
crew.
left.
Thank you for choosing to
And we're going to
fly
use the
with us
Poly
today.
1 departure. Execute that in there. I want to go and actually check on the menu, FS Actions. How much fuel have we got in this thing? 5332. Okay, all right. So all the fuel actually did go on board. That's cool. Just wanted to make sure that that was the case. No, I don't want to go right. There we go. Perf init page now that flight plan's been done. That's cool. Routings. All right. Let's go and do some stuff in here. Geez, the Sim's not the Sim's a bit. How's it going? It's a bit funny. All right, let's request that as well. Evil Oz Flight Sim and a Pringles share cockpit stream. Oh yeah, obviously nothing's coming with Sim Update 5, is it? Sim Update 5 is a bit of a rubbish update. It's not going to have terribly great stuff in there. 5.4, that'll do. Pop that in there, and one limit will go over. Let's go and have a quick look. Oh shit, did we board the Peoples? Oh, I always do this. We didn't board the Peoples because this went stupid. Are you going to go bigger on me? There we go. Man, I had one job. which was to board people. Now we're going to sit here and do nothing for a while. But no, I haven't got the Rosefire buying one. I would like to get it, and I sort of gave them a bit of a hint. I would like to get it to check it out, but no, they haven't sent it to me. You missed this? I don't know. I don't know if you actually do, because if you did, you would have been hanging around. But we haven't seen you for months. Like, Evil actually was worried about you, and he spent many sleepless nights trying to get to sleep. And I just said, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He's just not around. And then Evil got over you, so it moved on. So that's what's been happening.
Pringles, will you please show Shane what button does what before he finds the ejection one? Oh, Shane, here a voucher for a button coffee, slightly smiling face. One job, mate.
Is that how you're going to backseat? Is that how you're going to backseat pilot? I like those backseat pilots. I do. Yep, absolutely. I'm more than happy for people to backseat pilots with donations. Please go ahead as much as you want. Thank you, Evil. Appreciate you. Even though if Hados doesn't, I do appreciate you. And this is for Mr. Evil. Thank you, sir. Yeah, some sort of stuff hit the fan, and I'm still sorting it out. All right, Roger. Yeah, feel free to laugh at one of my jokes then. I'll check in with you and see you go. Hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully it's not too dramatic and everybody's health is good. So, but thank you, Mr. Evil. I appreciate you. Thank you. See, Pringles just wants to be a backseat driver. At least you want to donate and be a backseat driver, which is my backseat drivers.
Manchester Ground, Shamrock 250 is at gate 110 left, requesting push and start.
You're such a smart ass, William Kelly.
Push and start approved, face southwest.
He's such a smart ass. He comes in, did I miss the first flight?
Start approved, face southwest, Shamrock 250.
You've been here way too long to know that we still wouldn't be on the first flight. So, anyways. Jesus, this is what I've got to work with. All right. Now, I didn't even comprehend anything I had to grab here. Cell temp 41. And then what else are we doing? Because we're still waiting for people to board, which is going to be a little bit. So, what are we doing? Nothing. We're going to do a Togo 2 departure. There we go. Takeoff is there. Flaps is going to be 5. And pop. And I think that's going to be the same. I'm always hopeful. 41, and 144. 41, and 145. We'll take that anyways. We'll take that all day. What do I want to actually go? No return. The crew's only boarded. Holy cow. We're going to have some time to kill here as well. There we go. Cool. Hopefully it won't take too long. The bags have been done pretty quickly. That's
can we delay that about 30 seconds for Delta 202? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We do not allow delays here at Kennedy. Can I get that recording of that sent to my email?
Funny. At least we're going to start the APU. But the Rosefire overhead does actually look nice. Rosefire's actually I've come a long way considering where they were 12 months ago. Like, I'll be honest, the stuff that they were pushing out 12 months ago was rubbish, but the stuff now is actually looking pretty good. So yeah. Eva, I knew the first time I'm late and I missed. No, well, the stream. I actually started the stream at 8 o'clock tonight, William, because I was busy doing some stuff. So it's been a really busy week for me this week. So, but yes, I must not have done that update because the new update with GSX will allow for them to do a board from the jetway and the back air stairs. So I must not have done that update. I knew I had to because I talked about it in last week's video, but obviously I haven't done it. So you know Oz Flight Sim so well. Yeah, absolutely. All right, bag 75% done. But yeah, the new GSX allows them to do both. And if the jetway is not working, it will automatically just go from the air stairs, where as default, where it doesn't do that now on obviously the version I'm running. Oh my god. Packs 10 out of 154. Holy dooly. Does anybody know any good jokes? I do, but I can't talk about them on the stream because all my good jokes are dirty. But Evil, thank you very much for the 2-0 or the 20th of a hundy. I appreciate it.
Is down in the ladies' room.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you kill me. You really do.
Actually, Junior sent me, which I've got to put into Sim. He sent me a new one, which we'll call it Carrots. So I'll let you know when I put that in there. But it's actually quite funny. I need to actually put a couple more in there, but it's just trying to get things done, you know. All right, did I miss anybody? Mr. Captain Cookie, are you looking at getting the Rosefire overhead? I've got the A07 overhead to do a review on, but I haven't messed around with it. So a breachman arrives at Sydney Airport and the immigration officer asks, do you have a criminal record? The Brit replies, no. I didn't realize that was still a requirement. Installed already. Are you asking me or you? Are you very? What do you mean? Have you already got the Boeing one installed? I think it was a good idea too, because originally with Rosefire they said they were going to do two different versions of them. They were going to do a standard version. I got it over my head already. Ah, nice. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? So they were going to do two versions. They were going to do one without an EGT gauge and one with an EGT gauge, and then they released it. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, no one's going to buy the standard one because everybody wants an EGT gauge in the overhead because it's a Boeing. You've got to have it, you know. You want to have this sort of stuff, which is this little gauge here. So then they decided to make it standard. It looked pretty good. That's all in. APU bleed can go on. Put one of the Packaroos on. Get some air into the plane. And then we'll do some disconnecting of some power here. I got over my head now. A great product. One thing I noticed is that they gave a lot of labor to the customers. I'm not complaining though. They gave a lot of labor to the customers. As you mean like screwing in all the bolt things and putting the white knobs on? You mean doing all that to like every single one? Yeah. Where that probably could have got done in the factory. Probably could have got done in the factory. Ground power release. If that's going to release. And then we're just waiting for people to board. Yeah, I saw that on the footage from Cullen from FS Elite, where I grabbed some of that footage to put into the video. So, but yeah, it does look quite good. Is the EGT gauge just plastic? Looks plastic. Hey, Bredesen, what's going on? Holy cow! I think we're seeing Mr. Bredesen twice in 2026. What is going on? Twice in 2026. Holy cow! It is plastic. Yeah, it does look good though. It does look good. And Captain Cookie, how much AUD did you pay for that Rosefire Boeing overhead? Is it? It's like $600 or $700 or something. I might disturb the universe and make it 3 times. Don't cross the streams, though. Don't cross the streams. Someone should have told Trumpy not to cross the streams. Because now the stream is closed. I should have been a comedian. I got the early bird discount for like 600-700 AUD. Yeah, that's expensive. Ba-boom. I didn't even rip that off anybody. I thought of that all by my big self. Anybody should ask him. Oh, speaking of Ghostbusters, who are you going to call when the Boeing plane starts levitating next to you? Who are you going to call? Oh, Jorg. That's who you got to call. 700. It's pretty expensive, isn't it? But it does look the part, so. And I think, what was the price that, so you've got that price, I think, so going through like all the overheads, then you have to move over to Airbus, and you've got Rosefire again, and then you've got Wingflex. I think the Wingflex is a little bit cheaper, but then you've got Wing Control obviously doing the Boeing thing, and theirs is $350 USD. So I think that's like 500 AUD, so probably about $200 cheaper. I sent you a Pam explaining what's going on. Just keep it to yourself. Roger Dodger, I will. Yeah, any sort of plastic surgery that you decided.
250, requesting taxi to runway 23 left.
Any plastic surgery you decide to get on your face in the last couple of weeks, Hados, is completely just between you and me and the stream. Don't know how Wing Control make any money. Well, I think it's just. Oh, we're having some weird sound graphs here. We'll go in. We'll just go in there while we're finishing. I don't know. I think they obviously manufacture many more, and they use instead of.
Runway 23 left. Taxi by November Alpha Echo Quebec Echo Delta Papa. Hold short of runway 23 right. Then Delta Zulu Tango. Shamrock 250.
Gav sounds like a real world pilot these days. Made in China. Yeah. But so is the Rosefire stuff. Everything's made in China. And the Chinese actually do a really good job at making stuff. Look at the photo I sent you. Hang. Oh, shit. I was only messing around. I'll have a look at all things later. Hello. 106 Benelli there. Yeah, but also I think it's because they're using molded. What's the word? The mold when they push the plastic into the mold. So they're using all that sort of stuff. This is the Bill Sim network. Sounds like a real-world airline pilot. Just sounds... It is really ball. Yeah. Injected molding, yeah. So they're doing all injected molding stuff. And obviously, I think Rosefire is a new company too. But Wing Control and Wing have been going around for a long time. Before they got into the flight simulation market, they were making controls and flight sim commercially for real world pilot stuff, a lot like what Virtual Fly do. So you still need to pay for the mold. Exactly right. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Was asking Bill Sim because I was considering to join. Are you still doing Are you still doing XP Sim? Yeah, it's on Bill Sim network. So if you want to do exclamation mark, sorry, XP Sim. No. It just took me a while to figure out what you were talking about. Exclamation mark server. We're on the only European server that is left. There we go. But yeah, feel free. And the flight plan is there, Mr. Bresson. You can jump in and come and fly with us whenever you want. Haven't flight simmed in a while. Yeah, I was sort of like that until earlier this week. Shit, I think Lobster's planes, everybody's firing up their planes, so it's super loud out there. Can I ask, at work, whenever car body do sim pits? Huh? Glenn, I have no idea what you're talking about just then. No idea. You might need to explain it and like really dumb it down for a 3-year-old so then I can understand what you're saying. All right, so I need to change this. We're going down to 5. But if you guys don't know, you can actually jump on Alibaba and you can buy wind control stuff directly from the factory. Did you know that? So if you go onto Alibaba and spend some time over there, you can buy wind control products. And I don't even know if it has the wind control name on it. You could probably go and buy a bunch. You could probably go and buy a bunch and then just get the Flight Sim Mods logo put on it. I don't know. But yeah, you can go to Alibaba and you can buy it. Yep. Come on, we must be
cross
close.
runway 23 right, then continue.
All right, we've got 4 packs to go. We've done our clearance. We're going to go over to ground. What was ground?
Cross runway
Same frequency.
23 right, then continue taxi via Delta Zulu Tango, Shamrock 250.
Manchester ground. This is Ryanair 7766. We're ready to push back. I don't know what gate I'm at.
Ryanair 7766, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Ryanair 7766. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Let's tell GSX to get some tugs hooked up and we can get out of here, ready to push back. We are going to remove the chocks, get everything out of here. Parking brake, we're going to whack on. Please set the parking brake immediately. We just did, sir. And
Shamrock 205, contact tower on 118.63. Have a good afternoon.
Get that ready to go. And we are going to be... Change that over there. Wait to close entry. Have we still got doors open? Oh, we still got the doors open.
118.63, Shamrock 250. Thank you, goodbye.
Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Close. just arm. Close all and arm, please. Close all and arm. Flight Sim, I'm going to head. Good to see you. Have a good flight. Yeah, I'll read up all about it and I'll send you a message to Mozza. But I hope all is well, my friend. Maple, hope you're going well. Good morning to you. And take care, Hados. Did anybody give us a barrow before? We're going to push back and we want the nose to the
Cabin
right.
attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Ryanair Services Flight 7766, departing from Manchester Airport and heading to Glasgow International Airport. Our estimated flight time is approximately 45 minutes. We ask that you pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts, ensuring they are securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited on board. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Life vests are located under your seat. Put them on and inflate only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all
Just how much did that wing move?
And follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, inform the crew right away. The safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait for this new update to come through tomorrow. It's going to be insane. It looks so good. Mr. Fogbound Turtle, welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. Cool. Looking good. Manchester ground, this is Ryanair 7766, ready to taxi to runway 23 left.
Ryanair 7766, runway 23 left taxi via Zulu Orange, Zulu Echo Quebec, Echo Delta Papa, hold short of runway 23 right, then Delta Zulu Tango.
Anybody get that? Holy cow.
Ryanair 7766, runway 23 left taxi via Zulu Orange, Zulu Echo Quebec, Echo Delta Papa, hold short of runway 23 right, then Delta Zulu Tango.
It's not even coming up for me to read that back. It's not even coming up for me to read that back. Manchester ground, can you please read that back again? Ryanair 7766. I don't think he's talking to me now. Ryanair 7766 ground. We're cleared to taxi runway 23 left via the Zulu, Orange Zulu Echo Quebec, then Echo Delta Papa. Hold short at runway 23 right, then at Delta Zulu, and then Tango to runway 23 left. Ryanair 7766. What do you mean, girl? What the heck? Apparently you need to update your settings, as I can send you a tip to your tip jar because you can't send your tip to the tip jar. Really? That's interesting. It's slang. Yeah, well, I'm not up with all the 15-year-olds like yourself, Maple. I don't know. I don't know. If you mean like the dono link, I don't know. I may need to post an updated dono link in there. That might be why no one's doing dono links anymore. I'm 18. I know you are. I'm just messing with you. Oh, God, Mabel. All right, APU is off. And we're going to begin our taxi. Taxi light is on. Oops. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. Ugh. We got there. Shady's 18 plus a crap load of GST. Since when did GST become like plus 40 GST? Jesus Christ. Not only do we have to pay shit tons for petrol now, and we have to pay more for GST. Oh, no. What is the world coming from? Now, he wouldn't know what goods and service tax is. It's just our version of sales tax. Open the street. Now sell all your oil. Close the street. Now buy all your oil. Buy. Yesterday we were millionaires. Today we are billionaires. That's pretty much how the world goes these days, isn't it? Buy. Sell. All right. We get a few of people flying with us on multiplayer and a few flying around on Say Intentions. Beluga just dismembered me. What does that mean, Captain Cookie? Is this the updated 700? No, it's not. No, that's going to be released later today. I was kind of hoping it was going to be released already, but it's not. So no, so this great looking aircraft is not the updated one. Need to fix the settings. I can't even find my link. Can't even find my link. I'll sort it out later. It's no big deal. Who'd want to donate to this guy anyway? But that would probably explain why no one has done any donos. That one works. You can't tip to this streamer right now. The page owner needs to update these settings. Receive. Oh, really? I never knew anything like that. Huh. That's interesting. So it's a Streamlabs thing. Streamlabs says no. Okay, so the link works. It's a Streamlabs thing. Streamlabs says no. That's odd. Anywho. Oh, I'll sort that out, but no rush. Oh, someone popped in. The dog wants to come in. She's bashing down the door. Did you want to come in? Are you bashing down the door? Okay, well, you can come in, Miss Rosie. Oh, shit. That's what happens when the pilot lets the puppy in the door. But geez, Manchester's busy. Yeah. We nearly hit the grass. No, Rosebud wanted to or Rosie wanted to come in. Evening, aviators. What's going on? And YouTuber legends. Where's the Where's the YouTube legend? Hope you're doing well, Mr. Bubba von Braun. Unscheduled deviation. It was pretty much an unscheduled deviation there, wasn't it? There we go. We're just going to take our time getting over here, considering everyone's there. We're going to cross the runway here in a second to get over there, though. So we'll hold short up here unless he's going to give me a go-ahead. I don't know what happened at the taxiway. Well, the taxiway went this way. Hey, Haydos, what's going on? We have had a double Haydos today. We haven't had a double Haydos in ages. Yeah, not on call. Just about to order my Airbus pedals. My Thrustmaster TPR ones have a new home. Yeah, Airbus pedals. Are you going to get the wing control Airbus pedals? Hopefully your Thrustmaster. Oh, you are. There we go. Nice.
Ryanair
You'll like them.
7766, cross runway 23 right, then continue taxi via Delta Zulu Tango.
Cross runway 23 right, Ryanair 7766. Put all the lights on the cross. Yeah, so hopefully your Thrustmasters have gone to a nice place so they get used. I always think about that when I give away my stuff or sell it, that they go to a nice place where they're going to get, you know, you get attached to your stuff. I do anyway. Sort of hope that they're going to get looked after. The honeycomb was well used. What do you mean well used? Aren't you using it anymore?
Ryanair 7766, contact
Gone to a
tower
young
on
and
118.63.
nice. Yep. That's good to hear. It's gone to a good home then, by the sounds of it. There's Captain Cookie. Obviously, they're floating because they don't have the scenery, and Lobster is floating there as well because he doesn't have the scenery, which is pass and parcel. It's just part of flight simming. Is there a bit of rain? There is a bit of rain. Put hundreds of hours on it. Yeah. What are you using these days, Brett? As Brett has said, he's taken off already. When you're not really flying Boeing much, Roger. What's tower? He's told me to contact tower, but it didn't come through. Manchester Tower, this is Ryanair 7766 holding short runway 23 left. Holy cow.
Ryanair 7766, Manchester Tower, cross
MD-11 just dropped in. Why are we crossing the runway? Hey, James! What's going on, Mr. Hudson? Welcome to the stream. Put the logo lights on. Strobies can strobe. Manchester Tower, we've already crossed. We're just holding short at the holding point for our active runway to take off, please. I'll just move up a little bit closer. Mr. Steve Travels, hey all, quick one. Are you in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 or I mean both. So people that are on SayIntentions and they're on multiplayer, I'll see their planes like overlapping each other, but we're using both. So all the ATC you're hearing is from SayIntentions. Three left is a holding point. Tango 1. Manchester Tower, this is Ryanair 7766. We're holding short at Tango 1 for runway 23 left. Just wing, we'll get the radio panel out. Well, it's not too far away. We were talking to some of the guys that went to FS Weekend, particularly who we were talking to. Brian Crawley the other day, and he's actually got it. Or hang on, was that the TCAS? It might have been the TCAS. Yeah, his tower's gotten confused. Yeah, it was the TCAS. Yeah, hang on, I got excited too. Manchester Tower, this is a Ryanair 7766. We are ready to enter and line up runway 23 left for takeoff. Hello. Would say no to that either. Well, that's meant to come out. Well, we're nearly halfway through April already,
Ryanair
so.
7766, runway 23 left, winds 200 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 23 left, Ryanair 7766. Oz, you should use Volanta. Yeah, I know, but I just can't be bothered tracking my flights. And then all you guys can see what I'm up to and my landing rates and stuff. Even though when I'm using SayIntentions, the landing rates come up on the stream. Man, I'm going to be like a kid in a candy shop. But I've got to make a video tomorrow, so I won't be able to check out the update much. But guess what we're doing on Sundays, folks? We're flying the update. If it releases. I kept it in a straight line. I can't believe that. And I didn't do my trim before we took off.
V1.
Yep. We need to trim. How good's that? How good is that?
Ryanair 7766, contact departure on 118.58.
Unfortunately, we can't contact departure because I'm too busy geeking out over here. Over to departure on 118.58, Ryanair 7766. How embarrassing that I'm geeking out. Oh, she's good. Manchester departure. This is Ryanair 7766. We're just passing through flight level 2.6 on our way to 050.
Ryanair 7766, Manchester departure identified, climb 4000.
Climb to 4000, Ryanair 7766. That's interesting, considering they gave us expected 5,000 already. Need to fly out of Ireland more with Ryanair. Well, we're flying to Ireland, but not out of Ireland. Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Ryanair 7766, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Ryanair 7766. Oh, I missed the MCP panel. But alas, we can't use it at the moment. Who needs Netflix, peoples? Who needs Netflix? We are on a height restriction. We are. Was that chase plane cinematic mode? Yeah, it was. Yep. Yeah, I'm running like an older version of chase plane. I need to update it. Oh, hang on. Where are we? We're still 250. Hang on, I have to remember where it was.
7766, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Ryanair 7766. It's going up to cruising. Cabin crew, seatbelt signs is switching off. You may can commence the today's service. It's on auto anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin our in-flight service. Please let us know if you require any assistance. Thank you for your attention.
Love being important, having to send 12 emails already at 6 a.m. Ah. 12 emails by 6 a.m. You sound like your chief leader of your country. Send an email. Open the straight. Email sent. Boop. Email. Close the straight. Email sent. Boop. Oh, oil prices up.
Guests,
oil prices down. Sorry, I know. I'm mocking him something shocking today.
Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, I didn't turn the taxi lights off. There we go. That's all done. That's all done. That's all done. That's all done. Don't compare me to that. Well, you just said you're a very important person. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald JT. Alright, is there anything that we've forgotten here? It's been a while. Well, our Prime Minister's gone on a quick flight over to Singapore to see if he can score himself some oil. So I guess when your Prime Minister makes a quick trip over to Singapore to go and try to find some oil himself, you know that our country's going to be in deep shit in a couple of weeks if we don't find any. Oh my god. It's going to be like a zombie apocalypse. You're going to have all these cars just parked on the side of the road. No one can go anywhere because there's no fuel. I spent 114 AUD to fill up my gas tank yesterday. Like a bra. 100. What do you mean 114 AUD? That's nothing, my friend. That's nothing. I think we're paying like twice as much as you guys for fuel. It'll be like 2020 all over again. We get it through Singapore. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that. Apparently we get 55%. I didn't know that Singapore was... is Singapore like a... I didn't think they... Where's... How come we're getting oil from Singapore? How do they have room to do this? The orange. It's a hub. It's a trade hub. Okay, I was going to say, because like when I heard that, I was like, how do they have enough room to bloody refine? Like you put one refinery in Singapore and the whole country's taken up. And I've been to Singapore a few times. I've never seen any of that infrastructure there, so... Guam's got all its oil. Well, that makes sense too, considering you know, Not that far away. It's a major refine center. Yeah, our Prime Minister's going, they don't call me elbow oil McGee's for nothing. I'll go and find you some. He's taking his little wishbone sticks out. He's going to go and find some.
Control on 133.6.
Maybe I need to jump on Amazon and get myself some wishbone sticks. Over to London Control on 133.6, Ryanair 7766. Get it from Japan too, yeah. Maybe you can buy gas from Amazon. Bezos would love that. We send a lot of our oil to Singapore to get refined, then get it back at the world's markets cost. Whose great idea was that? I know what we could do. Let's send all our oil to another country and then buy it back at 3 times the cost. That sounds like a great deal. Whose smart idea was that? Oh my God. I'm sure it's going to bite us in the ass one day, but hey, I'm probably not going to be in government then, so let's sign on the dotted line. Oh my God. According to Google, Singapore has 3 main refineries located in Geelong Island and a total capacity of approximately 1.5 million barrels per day. Really? That's interesting. It's on the island next to Singapore. That's probably why I've never seen it. Done that now for 30 plus years. Yeah. Well, how's the sounds on this thing? I'm just going to keep the music off, ladies and gents, just due to we're about to should turn this down a little bit. We're about to get to our top of descent because these are short flights. So
the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We invite you to try our delicious sandwiches and refreshing soft drinks from the menu. After the service, selected items from the Ryanair Services shop will be available for your enjoyment. Thank you for your attention.
I haven't really seen any servos up here on the sunny coast run out of diesel or unleaded, but I've seen a bunch run out of E10. So I don't know. I don't know if the trucks are prioritizing just normal unleaded and diesel in the trucks and not really focusing on E10. But yeah. Apparently we produce a low sulfur light crude that is so high demand, and we export it in huge markups and then import cheap stuff to domestic. Yeah, Glenn, so what's the so that crude, what is that crude actually made for though? Like, because obviously there's different oils with different viscosities and all that sort of stuff that get used for making you know, for different things. So by the sounds of it, that oil's no good for fuel. But apparently we've got like big oil reserves in Queensland that they're trying to tap into that are good. That's good for fuel. Laney's all out. Hey, it's Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer. Behave yourselves, ladies and gents. The boss is in the house. What's the local price up your way? It's about $221 here in Melbourne. For unleaded, it's I think it's $229. I think it's $229. I think the government excise has pretty much already been evaporated. No, she's not a member because there's no point of Mrs. Oz paying as a membership because the only person who wins in that one is YouTube. So and I don't have Mrs. Oz as a moderator either because I think, to be honest, the power would get too ahead, and I reckon she'd get a bit lippy. So, you know, we've got to keep Mrs. Oz under control a little bit, not give her the mods power, because I reckon, you know, she'd be like going nuts on everybody. So, yeah. Got to be careful. It's better be safe than sorry. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the messages. Queensland oil is a shale oil. Extracting it is tricky and also risks polluting the water table. Oh, there we go. Beg your pardon, Mr. Brett Sound. Queensland oil is Queensland oil is not developed yet as an expensive to extract and has environmental opposition. Yeah, well, apparently there's some place that's doing it on a small scale. I think they're doing like 300 barrels a day. My four-wheel drive hasn't seen my 1.58 price fuel at 240 top up. Love the 130 is that litre tanks? I think he said litre tanks. Are you driving one of your four-wheel drives over there, Brett, or someone else's? It can be done. A lot of the US home-produced oil is shale oil. Yeah, okay. Because I was watching a thing and they were saying the Venezuelan oil is not oil really for motorized cars because it's too thick. It's used for other stuff. Oh, I actually didn't check in with London Controller. London Control, this is Ryanair 7766. We're currently with you at flight level 240. I forgot to check in. Oil is oil. Well, apparently we don't have any.
London Control,
so Albo's gone over with the wishbones to see if he can find some. He's probably over in some random country in a paddock going, I'm trying to find some oil. So we're coming up to our top of D. I have SayIntentions set for me to do my top of descent when I want to. Heavy crude makes asphalt and also uses used by big ships.
Into Glasgow.
Yep.
QNH 1012.
Descend via the Aslig 1 Golf and down to flight level 070 into Glasgow, QNH 1012, Ryanair 7766. All right, so we're going to start our descent down.
Ryanair 7766, contact Scottish Control on 128.055.
Over Scottish Control on 128.055, Ryanair 7766. Cabin crew, please organise the last go-arounds. We've just started our descent into Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Glasgow International Airport. We kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seat belts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is now not allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
He hasn't given me ILS 23, but it's expected that's what I'm going to get, so I'm going to pop it in. Anyway. And I'm not going to use a transition just yet. I'm going to punch all that in there. Because he's probably going to vector me anyway. Was it going straight in? Oh no, we're going to hook around to the left. The danger with shale oil is it shale? Is it shale? Shale oil is extracting is very expensive, and you risk costing you more than you can sell it, and you sort of government guaranteeing pricing, yeah. Roger. I'm learning lots.
Ryanair 7766. Contact Scottish Control on 133.05.
Over Scottish Control on 11. Oh, sorry. Correction over to break. Over to Scottish Control on 133.05. Ryanair 7766. Oh my god. Let's just change frequency and forget that even happened. And we're about 2,000 feet off because I forgot to obviously press one of my buttons. So we are going to drop out the air brakes here a little bit. Scottish Control, this is Ryanair 7766. It's just passing through a flight level 220470. Or 070, I should say. Good, I'll F4 after that.
Scottish Control, good afternoon.
Well, good that we're using as SayIntentions. Guys, if you just joined the chat and sort of missed out, we're talking about SayIntentions is just released. They do a 2-day pass and a 7-day pass. So if you want to go and check it out and be able to spend some time on SayIntentions and try it out for yourselves, click the link below. We're just going to have a busy time in the Glasgow. Who we got here that we know? Captain Cookie, Kanga, Starbugs there. Who else is there? Unleashed is there. Brett's there. Lobster's there. Wellington's there that I know. Can't sit. Don't think we know those fellas there. There's a few flying with us today. Not sure if there's anybody behind us though. The Middle East crude oil costs about $27 a barrel. Anything more than that is a profit. The Shell oil costs about $90 a barrel to produce. That can be higher than the current market. Oh wow. It's a difference in price, isn't it? I'm surprised it costs that much though. The Gulf crude. All right, I got to open up some charts here. Get some ILS information. And my charts are all up the poo. Just doing some Navigraph bloody thing. Oh, what's it doing? Close. It's trying to sell me something by the looks of it.
Ryanair 7766. Contact Glasgow approach on 119.105.
Over to Glasgow approach Ryanair 7766. All right, let's quickly do this though. We're going to do the ILS. I think I chose the go transition. Is that going to be flying over and then going up north? No, surely not. Let's put that there, and I'll put some information into the plane in a second. Glasgow approach, this is Ryanair 7766, just passing through altitude of a 16.1. 7766. Alright, so we're going to go, course is going to be 228 for the approach in.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow approach identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Glasgow.
Expect 23 ILS into Glasgow, Ryanair 7766. So we change this one. What was it? 228. And looks like we've caught up, so we're going to put the air brake back on, and then the loc, it's going to be 110.1. Oh, why does it do that for? I don't know why it's doing that. One 110.10. There we go. All in. We should be right here. There we go. Little teardrop action. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chart, but our this says we're just going to carve up to 2-3, then come in. So I don't know. We'll run with that. Drag is required. I'll put some lights down while I remember. And put that on the continuous. Oops. Onto continuous. Yep. Looks like the weather's going to be interesting, though. I am a SI partner as well as just checking other partners. How do you mean by partner, my friend? As I mean, you've got the access to the beta stuff?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Glasgow. Please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off and stowed away.
Oh, you develop it integrating with SI, right? Oh, I mean a partner that way. Ah, Roger. Yeah. SayIntentions is awesome. Absolutely love it.
The weather in Glasgow is currently clear, with a temperature of 11 degrees Celsius.
So obviously we're using the cabin crew and just ATC for today's flying. They're great to work with. Yeah, they're a bunch of great people. Yeah, absolutely excellent. I'm not using Copilot today though. We're pressing all the buttons because I'm the captain now. I am the captain. I'm trying to be like Maple, very important, sending all my emails. Closed. Actually, open. No, closed.
Ryanair 7766. I'll bring you back towards the airport in a moment. Turn right, heading 035.
Oh, we're getting vectored.
ILS, runway 23 approach.
Turn right heading 035 vectors to the ILS runway 23 approach, Ryanair 7766. 035. So we're going to do... Actually, I'm going to just get that up that way. So he's going to do the vectoring. Oh, that's what I need to do. See you, Michael. Take care. You're more like a second officer. Q&H is at 1011. Thank you very much. What I was going to say is SayIntentions. I haven't done the asking for an intersection, so maybe we could do that when we go to take off. Mr. Glenn, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks very much for popping in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for my bad sense of humor tonight. I think we just leveled off then. Tonight. It looks like they're going to give us gate 27. There's Mr. Happy Chap. He's going to take us out here a fair bit, I think, before he's going to hook us in. I don't remember him giving me anything to go down. Glasgow approach. This is Ryanair 7766. Just confirming you'd like to keep us at altitude 70.
Ryanair 7766, maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, Ryanair 7766, which means he's going to pop us out a fair way. Are we using the Moser AB9 tonight? I'm using the AB9 tonight. Yeah, I'm not using any of my Boeing setup because, like I was mentioning before, I've actually prototyping using the wing gear for new Flight Sim Mods products at the moment. So it's not being used. Mr. Stevie Buzz, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So with the Moser AB9 mark, I'm actually using a Boeing 737 profile though. It's windy but sunny in Tenerife, Canary Islands. Wouldn't it be windy all the time there, I would imagine? Or is that me assuming something I shouldn't assume?
Descend altitude 4,000 feet. Turn left, heading 330. QNH 1010.
Turn left heading 330, descend down to 4,000, Ryanair 7766. Uh, 330. And QNH was 1110. All right, so we're going to change that. These guys aren't independent, are they? No. I haven't, AB6 haven't really examined the software settings and profiles as of yet. No worries.
Proceed direct, CF23, descend altitude 900 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Descend down to 2,900, proceed direct to Charlie Foxtrot 23, cleared for the established ILS runway 23, Ryanair 7766. I totally buggered that. Totally buggered that. There's 2-3 there anyway. Going down to 2-9. What's going on, Mr. Aaron? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
All right, gotta pop the sounds up.
$2,500.
Jeez, we're getting low. Coffee's in hand. Nice. It was a rough night, so I'm just waking up. I rode in a car yesterday and did not fall out. The car was stopped when I fell out of the car. Just saying. Yeah, well, he told me to be at Charlie Foxtrot 23, which is just up here, to be at 29, so I probably dropped down a little bit too quick, because I'm assuming that's probably just past here. What do you think I fell out of a moving car, you lunatic? Laps 10.
Ryanair 7766. Contact Glasgow Tower on 118.805 when established.
Over to tower when established, Ryanair 7766. Thinking about it. Just thinking about it a bit more. 118.805. We're just going to go over there anyway. You go on, Miss Captain Cookie. Roger. Ten nautical miles out, so I'm going to be dropping the gear now anyway. There's the airport and the runway there. Flaps 25. And we finally captured. 145 for flaps 30 approach. Sorry, Maple, not doing the old flaps 40. I'm going to pop that off there so we can see what we're doing. What was it? 145. So we're going to do 147. Let's go, Tower. This is Ryanair 7766. We have got and captured the ILS runway 23.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow Tower identified. Ryanair 7766, wind 250 at Niner, runway 23, cleared to land.
Winds 250 at Niner, runway 23, clear to land, Ryanair 7766. Alrighty, ladies and gents. Aaron, Maple had to send 13 emails this morning. He's a very important person. He did an announcement on his Truth Social to the whole world. Said, I'm sending 13 emails. Thank you for your attention to this matter, Maple. All right, flaps 30. The weather's cleared off a bit. Took off the Sim Edinburgh 1 hour. And it was shucking down. Yeah. I can see different shower clouds coming through. You hate me so much. I'm just taking the piss. That's all. You walked yourself into that one. Oh, look at the views. The Sim's awesome. So many emails, yes. So many. No one answers emails better than Maple. Nobody. Just takes me 2 weeks. 2 weeks to send emails. 2 weeks. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I get an expensive prize. 30 emails for what? Alright. Airplane. I'm sorry, I'll stop the jokes. I know they're not funny. Just moving around a little bit. $400. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Glide slow.
Jesus.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. $100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Crosswind. And you're braking. It's a bit of a crosswind, that one.
Welcome to Glasgow. Contact ground on 121.705.
Over to ground on 121.705, Ryanair 7766. That was a lot of fun, but yeah, that was quite interesting actually. Does face? I have no idea. I have no idea. Landing rate 300. It should have popped up, but I always miss it because I'm too busy cleaning up the plane.
The Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum, which opened in 1999. Thank you for flying with Ryanair services.
Thanks, Wizard Gaming. Yeah, I didn't see what it was. Did anybody see?
On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Ryanair services. The local time is 12:47 p.m. If you have a connecting flight, please note the following. Flight 123 to London Heathrow departs at 1:15 p.m. from Gate 5, and Flight 456 to Dublin departs at 1:30 p.m.
Minus 42,000. Yeah, whatever.
Shamrock 205, welcome to Glasgow. Contact ground on 121.705.
Glasgow ground. This is Ryanair 7766. We're at Echo 1. We're clear of runway 23. Can we please get taxi to the gate? I believe it's gate 23. A crosswind would fit well with Glasgow. Yeah, and then obviously we got from whatever the
Ryanair 7766
tree situation
Glasgow
over
ground,
there.
Taxi to domestic pier gate 23 via Echo Golf Mike. Good day.
Taxi to Pier Gate 23 via Echo Golf Mike at Ryanair 7766. Who's that coming in? It's, okay, it's Rexy. And we're having some, so we've got a couple of people on SayIntentions here with us. Phoenix had right at 3.2, so pretty crazy. Yeah. It was fun, though. I prefer it like that. Now it popped up minus 63. That can't be real. Oh, why not? Oh, why not? Mr. E-Drum, are you glass half full, sir?
Glasgow ground, Shamrock 205 review report.
Shamrock 205, Glasgow ground, say again.
But do you put the Celtics or the Rangers? Neither. Neither. I can't commit to any of those.
Shamrock 205, requesting taxi to the gate.
Hey, Wizard, I'm doing alright. How are you doing, my friends?
Shamrock 205, taxi to domestic pier gate 25 via Golf Mike. Good day.
I'm off school. See ya. No worries, Maple. Have a good day at school. Just remember when you're doing your emails, there's always someone that's going to be a little bit more important than you. Just remember that.
Taxi to domestic pier gate 25 via Golf Mike. Thank you.
Is it this one we're going up? I didn't read it. Or is it the next one? No, it's... Was it that one? I think it was. Yeah, it was this one. There's 2-2. There's 30. There's 2-3. All right, so it's before this gentleman here. Shit. I don't want to flash him with my lights here. Don't worry, dude. Oh, someone's already in our park. Oh, no. Let's go ground. Can we please request gate 29 instead? Someone else is already in 23. Flaps are already up.
Ryanair 7766, taxi to gate 29 via Echo Golf Mike.
Taxi to 29 via Echo Golf Mike, Ryanair 7766. Oh, there's someone there as well. Oh, no. Where am I going? 2-4 looks good. Ground, can we have 2-4, please? Gate 2-4, Ryanair 7766. Oh, my God.
Ryanair 7766, taxi to gate 29 via Echo Golf Mike.
Can we have 2-4? 2-4, Ryanair 7766. Gate 2-4, please. I'm pulling into 2-4. Everyone's running around to the gates.
Ryanair 7766, taxi to domestic pier gate 24 at your discretion.
Taxi to 2-4, Ryanair 776. Thank you, legends. Oh my God. How am I going to see this? Yeah, there will do. You crawl back into the corner. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yep. Wait. Oh, stop. Well, get off the screen and I will. GSX, get off the screen. Oh, GSX, you're such a pain in the backside. How come my APU is all ready to go, but it's not actually lighting up? I don't want to stop my engines because my APU's not lighting up. Or did I already do it? Oh, I already did it before like a loser. Oh, fuck. Pressed the wrong button. One job, Oz Flight Simmer. I need some fresh air after that one. Holy cow. What a friggin' mess that was. What a mess! No. What a mess. It's because you were already on it. Yeah. Are you enjoying this, Mr. Ed? Or Mr. E-Drum? Or is this like really painful for you? There we go. Full house. So Captain Cookie there, he's on I think he's on SayIntentions. First step on the road to recovery is to admit you have a problem. Someone needs to speak to Maple. I'm never going to admit to my problems. Plenty of clips to make. That's in but different. Yeah. Do you want a board crew? No, oh, it's probably reading both. Now it's boarding again. All right. Let us do the next flight. Get that ready in there. Can someone please put in exclamation mark flight plan for us? Because I can't remember what Shannon's code is, to be honest. Thank you, Cookie. Do you need to admit that we all already know the problem? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Echo India November. Oh, my backside's getting sore. All right, this should be a little bit of a longer flight. This is 56 minutes. We're going up 32,000 feet in this time. I'm going to need to close this now, aren't I? I certainly are. Remember how to close this. There we go. All right, we'll just skip that song. I'm thinking. There we go. Let's grab this guy. Let's select. Do all the bits and pieces there. Had to be humble when I'm perfect in every way. It's hard to be humble. There we go. All right. So fuel should be good. We will check that in a little bit. Captain Cookie arrival is IQ at trans to, yep. Yeah, SayIntentions might give us something a little bit different. It likes to do vectors. Passengers boarded. Cool. All right, let's activate that. Cool. That's all in there. We've got legs to do. We're going to go over to ground in a second. Or clearance. We got clearance? We got clearance, or we only got ground? No, we only got ground. And we'll get clearance to make sure that we're good to go. Reset these guys here. But thank you to everybody for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Sorry because we've been a bit of a goose tonight, but I'm really looking forward to checking out PMDG's new update over the next 24 hours or so. Glasgow ground. This is Ryanair 7766. Ready for our IFR clearance to Shannon, please.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
You heard it. Number 1. No one gives a better clearance request than Ozflight Simmer. No one. Closed.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow ground, cleared to Shannon via the Norbo 1 hotel departure runway 23. Initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 119.105, squawk 7465.
Cleared to Shannon via the Norb 1 hotel departure runway 23. Initial climb will be 6,000. Departure frequency will be 119.105, and we'll be squawking at 7-4. Read that 65. Ryanair 7766.
Ryanair 7766, read back correct.
I must have like a double bound on a particular button. And when I'm pressing a button that I normally use to get to this view, it's gone weird. Because I sort of did my views like really rushed tonight for the stream in Chase Plane, so I've got to fix something.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Ryanair Services Flight 7766, departing from Glasgow International.
6:23 departure, so if we go to departures and arrivals, going to 23, and they're giving us the Norb. The Norb 1. That in there. It's looking all good. Then we're going to go over to our performance data and oops. Sure that's all good. And cell temps 39, flaps 5, and takeoff 2. Did I request the winds before? Can't remember if I did or not. All right, let's request that. Captain Norb to perfect. Thank you, sir. Everybody's hard at work. We've got Kenga over there in the background as well. I don't know what's going on with this music, eh? It's interesting. And takeoff 2 departure, flaps 5, and 141, 142, 145. Okay, that's all measured there. We're just waiting to board. All right, guys, I'm just going to quickly duck out. I've got to go. I'll turn that down. And I've just got to go and check on the prints. I've got to rechuck some prints on and then just grab a quick cup of coffee. So I'll be back soon. So feel free to kick back while we board the passengers for the next flight. Thank you for the stream and flight. Might see you again in 2026. No worries, Bredson. Thank you very much for flying with us. Appreciate it, my friend. And take care. Have a good evening. Oh, I'm so sore. All right. Back soon, everybody.
Big vibes. Look, I'm about my pledge, bitch. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in a backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bullshit. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like paint. I gotta bless her. Niggas talk a whole lot, knowing damn well they really can't press us. I notated on leaflet. I'm really up a few levels with it. Like way out the way from them. Can't see me, you can't meddle with us. E and J in my Earl Grey hood bunched up with the cheese eggs and a dumb face. No stunner shade still turned up. Been had it poppin' in broad day, that's Avi. Flower child from the sun rays, but I run fade, got 'em punch drunk. My providence, they don't love us, they rather treat us like an animal. Just wonder why we on Abe shit, escaping shit, I'm off the cannabis. Middle fingers in tandem, going tantrum, yelling fuck 12 with a big smile, young phantom. Hi mom, I'm on camera, coming live from the mud pit, we don't take post beat for granted. I plan to keep it stress-free, live and die young, I leave it on the canvases. Split up some with my better half, trade day like it's a holiday. My shit on dumb flame till the wheels kill, I'm on road rage. Yeah. My shit on dumb flame till the wheels fall, I'm on road rage. I've been on the run, my third eye open, been trying to kill emotion. Life in the slums, I've been on the run, my third eye open, yeah. Hey, fuck the ceiling, I've been living out the moon roof with it. I'm in tune with my senses, kill the tune with my sentence every time. Yeah, I've been in the mood, got a feeling. What we doing, got 'em fuming, they ain't used to a nigga like me. To the pledge when I said it, no text, and I'm better till I see black. And still ride for it on a couple flats, I've been down better, bounce back. Been slave to a 9 to 5, now we booming, no stopping the digital trap. Been slave to a 9 to 5, now we booming, no stopping the digital trap. For the slums, I've been on the run, my third eye open, been trying to kill emotion, yeah. Life in the slums.
Looks like we're still boarding. Oh, we're nearly there. We've got about 14 passengers to go, actually. So we'll jump back into the sim. Is it saying we're about... What's going on with SayIntentions here? Oh, because I didn't change the time of the flight plan, so it's going to say that we're late. That's my bad. That's my bad. It's not like your passengers have somewhere to be or anything. Yeah, it's because when I did the flight plan, I just went to edit and I just changed it, and I didn't hit little, you know, the little time thing. I didn't hit that thing. That is my fault. Oh, we're touching tips. We're touching tips. You know what that means when you're touching tips? It's plain love. That's what it means. It means my plane likes his plane. That's what that means. Yes. It is family friendly. It's all about the love. They're not even touching you anyway. They just look like they were. God. Bloody backseat chatters. You're on me tonight. Alright, I think we must be super close there. Baggage is only 50%, so we're waiting on the bags. Come on, GSX. I'm asking too much of GSX, aren't I? I'm asking GSX to work. That's the problem. I'm asking GSX too much. I think it's going to wig out. It is. It's going to wig out. The Casio calculator's going to blow up. Will you get a... I'm on a 5090, Mr. Captain Cookie. Yeah, we're running a 5090. It's going to wig out. And you just... I didn't change my frame gem on, so that might have been why I was stuttering a little bit. I have it set up to run on frame gen 3. Oh my god. What have we done to GSX? I've had a 50... Well, I built a whole new PC, Captain Cookie, in October last year. And then... yeah, it was a bit of a long story. We had some faulty parts and stuff like that, but... yeah, it was I usually build a new one every 5 years, so I tried other GPU options, and then yeah, we ended up doing the 5090. Oh man, GSX is cracked to shits. I think we're going to be pushing by ourselves. Exclamation mark specs. Hit the GS, you reckon? Yeah, did all that sort of stuff, Aaron. Where have you been? I built a whole new PC, Aaron. Like October last year. Oh, that's right. You were too busy cruising. All right, we're definitely not using GSX. We're definitely not using GSX. That would have 10. No, it wasn't 10K. I got a really good deal on the 5090. That's why I punched that. So I built the PC without the 5090. The 5090 come later. I tried the 4080 in it, and I was still having VRAM issues after I spent a whole bunch of money on a new PC. So then I went to an AMD 7800 XTX with a 24 gig of RAM, and then I couldn't run that with my new PSU, so they ended up selling that and then getting the 5090. And yeah, it's just a long story. I have a life. I was busy. Yeah. It was just one kidney. Yeah, I ended up upgrading to the GPU, doing it the most expensive way possible. But the actual purchase of the GPU was a good price, a lot cheaper than... Actually, I haven't even looked to see what's a 5090 worth now. I haven't looked for a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to... We're on ground. We are going to jump over to... This is something that I don't normally use too much on SayIntentions, but I'm going to jump over to the ramp. And I'm going to get the ramp to push you back. Because you can actually get... you don't need to use GSX to push you back. So we are going to get the ground to... I'm going to get SayIntentions to push us back, sorry. Is what I'm going to do. Is we're going to close all. And arm all. $6K. I definitely didn't pay $6K for it. Glasgow a ramp. This is Ryanair 7766. Can we please get some help pushing back from the gate? Thank you. I haven't even asked permission to push back. Tug's on the way. I'll come back to him in a second. Let's go ground. This is Ryanair 7766. Ready to push back. I'd done it the arse end round.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow ground, pushback approved, face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Ryanair 7766. Go back over to the ramp. Tug's there now. Ready to push back, ramp.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake, tug standing by for pushback.
Parking brake is released. So this is all through SayIntentions. That I always forget that I can use this, but I can use the tug to do everything for me.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start in sequence.
Cleared for engine start, Ryanair 7766. Alrighty, so let's go and start on the left-hand side. The left-hand starter.
Pushback already underway. Request abort if needed.
Whoopsies.
Cabin attendants, armed doors, and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Ryanair Services Flight 7766, heading to Shannon Airport with an estimated flight time of 55 minutes.
I think we just freaking hit the stairs. I think we just hit the stairs. Oh no, we just hit the stairs.
Please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten.
I was kind of just going to ignore that.
Whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
I think we just hit the stairs.
Turn your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position.
Yeah, we hit the stairs. Oh no!
Electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited on board. Oxygen pull the mask firmly,
It'll buff out. It'll be fine. Yeah, we just hit the stairs. I was thinking we were going to go through them. I didn't think we were actually going to hit them. And it was either the stairs or this guy over here. Oh my god. We might have to call a mayday already. Everything looks all right down there. Use the flap for takeoff, not the stairs. I was kind of thinking we were just going to go through it. I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for
Have we actually done a real pushback? I'm not too sure about that. ATC has the phone up for the call. Hey, I wasn't driving the plane at that point in time, Evil. That was not me. Where's the windwalkers? That's all I have to say. I have my. It was in their hands. I'm not taking any blame for this one. We've got a good engine start, Ryanair 7766. Those stairs are coming out of my pay. Oh, yep. Can't take blood out of a stone.
Roger, good engine start confirmed. Standing by for disconnect. Pushback already in progress. If you need to abort, let us know.
Captain Cookie's getting pushed back to Shannon by the looks of it. You still get pushed back. He's totally out of here. I don't know if I'm going to be right to do anything here. What's that tug doing? Ramp Ryanair 7766, just confirming the tug is disconnected. Classic deflected blame.
Ground to flight deck, tug disconnecting now. Stand by for confirmation that ground crew is clear.
There we go.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. See you soon.
Thank you very much for your help. Have a great day. Glasgow ground, this is Ryanair 7766. We're ready to taxi runway 23.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow ground, runway 23 taxi via Mike Golf Alpha.
Taxi runway 23 via Mike Golf and then Alpha Ryanair 7766. I'll do all the preps on the taxi. One wing looks 5 meters shorter. What gave you that idea? Oh, everything looks all right to me. That's all right. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Is this VATSIM? No, this is SayIntentions. So we've got some live players on SayIntentions. So it's basically VATSIM, but it's using the SayIntentions network. It's better in my opinion. So feel free if you want to check it out. All right, so he said we're going down. Hang on, am I actually on the right one? Yeah, we are. All right. There we go. It's a pretty straightforward departure here. So there's someone else over there on SayIntentions as well. That command? Yeah, I don't know. What's going on? It should work. I don't know. Maybe we broke everything with GSX. And what was the trims? 5.29. I might be on a timeout for that link. Possibly. Don't know. All together now. No, not all together now. Oh, here we go. I knew it was just seconds away. I knew that was going to be seconds away. It was just a matter of time. what I've got to put up with, you know. Cabin crew, please prepare cabin for takeoff. Fire trucks are ready enabled. And looks like we're getting the shower through as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for takeoff. Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened, your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions, and all carry-on luggage is securely stowed. Thank you for your attention.
Try it with a capital, see if it's going to work. Nah, it's broken. Not sure why it was working a few minutes ago. There he goes in the Jet 2. It's another Jet 2 holiday. Well, what's happened there? Oh, there we go. We've had an aborted takeoff by the looks of it. Mr. Starbug had an aborted takeoff. Nothing beats those. No, nothing. Not even a close of a straight. Apparently, if you want to go to the Maldives, it's super cheap at the moment. Someone do the rooster. You dead meat. You're dead meat. Mr. E-Drum, what's your other name? You've changed your name. Who am I talking to? I'm only texting slow because we've got these guys coming up. All right, there's someone impatient. Oh, it's Lobster. Ah, that's right. I forget. He's only told me a couple of times. Oh, I forgot to ask for the different intersection, but you don't really have much to choose from at Glasgow, so wouldn't have made too much of a difference. There's Kanga behind us. Oh, it's Fat Boy Slim. Wonder if he's dropping the beats before he goes flying. Captain Cookie, Midlife Rex. Oh, I could have grabbed that intersection there, couldn't I? So you're going all the way down. See if it's this is going to work. Glasgow ground, can we please grab intersection Bravo 1 for runway 23, please?
Ryanair 7766, runway 23, taxi via Bravo 1.
Over to town 118.805. So he said I could go to Bravo 1.
Ryanair 7766, contact tower on 118.805. Have a good afternoon.
And then because I was close to Bravo 1, he popped me over to taxi. Over to tower. So that works really, really, really good. So that works on every airport all over the world. Now that got implemented last week, where you could just ask for an intersection takeoff during the taxi. So that can save you some time, which is super cool. And it worked straight off the cuff when it didn't have much room to really mess around with stuff. So that was super cool how it just worked like that. Very happy. That's all good. I'm not even close to getting this thing up in the air, though. Holy cow. That was meant to be 32. There we go. Now the rain's definitely settled in. Oh, look at the reflections. I'm rolling on the runway. I forgot even to speak to Tower. I did all my stuff, and then I was like, "Oh, I've already spoken to Tower, haven't I?" Oh my god. Glasgow Tower. This is Ryanair 7766. We're holding short Bravo 1 for runway 23 departure. Oh my god, Mr. AK Fast, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Ryanair 7766, Glasgow Tower, runway 23, wind 260 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 23, Ryanair 7766. Holy cow. No one saw a thing. Yeah, we were over the line. Alright, 23, let's just punch it and get out of here.
V1, rotate.
Ooh.
Positive rate.
Ryanair 7766, contact departure on 119.105.
Over to departure on 119.105, Ryanair 7766. Glasgow departure, Ryanair 7766, just passing through at 1.9 for 6,000, Ryanair 7766. I just got here. Were you holding 100% short enough? Yes. I was just going to say yes.
Identified. Climb flight level 120, direct D225 Lima.
Climb flight level 120 direct to Delta 225 Lima, Ryanair 7766. But you're already going there.
Ryanair 7766, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Ryanair 7766. Got to put the flaps up.
Ryanair 7766, contact Scottish Control on 126.93.
Over to Scottish Control on 126.93, Ryanair 7766. Scottish Control, this is Ryanair 7766, just passing through flight level 5.5 for 200.
Ryanair 7766, Scottish Control identified. Good afternoon, QNH 1011.
QNH 1011, Ryanair 7766. Yeah, she does fly pretty good with a bit of a bent wing from the stairs. Sorry for the loud sounds, but I think she deserves to have the sounds turned up a bit, so... Oh, that's right. It's got us at... it won't let me get through the constraint.
Ryanair 7766, climb flight level 260.
It's not going to let me override it. Climb flight level 260, Ryanair 7766. We will just keep going up on level change instead. Oh, look at the clouds. Nasty. The little level change button, yeah. Cabin crew able to commence today's service. Seatbelt signs just going off now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for takeoff, we kindly ask that you direct your attention
Prepared to take off.
for an important safety announcement. Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened. Your seat backs and trays
It's not what we were getting them to do, but anyways.
luggage is securely stowed. In case of an emergency, the exits are located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Thank you for your attention.
Hopefully it'll pop through these clouds shortly. There we go. I can see some blue there now. You're in a 737-700 preview video, Pim. Did you have you seen it? Yeah, I did. How crappy the textures used to look when they were flipping between the old and the new texture. I forgot how bad these planes looked. As you mean how old they look compared to the new stuff? The new stuff looks awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why when I see how much work the guys have done, I got no problem paying for updates.
Ryanair 7766, climb flight level 300.
Popping out there. Climb flight level 300, Ryanair 7766. When you see how much work goes into things, like, you know, if developers like Just Flight, you know, took one for the flight sim community and they didn't charge any updates, but if they charged for updates, I wouldn't have had any issues paying. I'm gonna be in trouble. I think I'm in trouble. How good are the views? Yeah, so the next stream will be on Sunday. So what's tomorrow?
Ryanair
Friday.
7766, climb flight level 320.
So tomorrow's Friday, so we'll have a news video out tomorrow. And then we'll be streaming again on Sunday, 700. The stream will be a 700, yeah. Yep. Yeah, on Sunday, 100%. If it does release, it will be that. Climb flight level 320, Ryanair 7766. Yep. I was kind of hoping maybe it was going to be released because I remembered it was Thursday and I've just been absolutely flat chat the last 2 days. Yesterday we spent pretty much all day in Brisbane. I've sort of been just catching up since then. So, oopsies. So I was kind of hoping it was going to be released for this stream, but it will be done shortly, probably about 3 a.m. I reckon. I was hoping it was going to be a day early for me. Yeah. So, well, I don't know what state the guys run off in PMDG, but apparently I wasn't meant to mention about the SayIntentions new pricing yet. So it's been an exclusive on the Oz Lightsaber channel. Because they were asleep when I asked them if I could talk about it. And then it was working on the main page, so I was like, oh, I guess I could talk about it. They just messaged me, no, it hasn't been announced yet. And I'm like, okay, well, I've only talked about it in Discord, on the stream, on a YouTube post. PMDG is on the West Coast time. They are in Las Vegas. Roger, okay. So it very, very, very early. Because, Aaron, what time is it where you are now? Are you Central Time or Eastern Time? I can't remember. I might have even got the time, the Central, the Eastern, all that, because there's like 5 different bloody time slots. But a big thank you to Mr. Evil from before for dropping in a super chat. Much appreciated, Evil. Thank you very much for help keeping the microphones on. I appreciate you. Eastern, okay. There's Mr. Kangaroo in front of us there. Ooh, look at that. Double cloud layer. Look at that. You got the low cloud there and some high cloud. I love it. It's 5:51 in Las Vegas. Yeah, so I can't see them releasing it probably at least till, say, maybe 10 o'clock their time, perhaps, at the earliest. So what would that make it? Another 4 hours from now. So it will definitely be like 3 o'clock. I always find a lot of stuff from US developers get released at like 3 o'clock our time in Australia. Yeah, my chase plane's wigging out. I need to update it. There is 4 in, there's Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Western. So you guys don't count Hawaii as a time slot? It's like, nah, don't worry about Hawaii. Hawaii falls under their own time zone. If it's light, it's light. If it's dark, it's dark. Can we return to Manchester after this one? A negative, Ghost Rider. Sorry, Captain Cookie. I know the weather'd be great, but no, I can't. I've got stuff to do before Bertie buys. So only just the 2 flights today. We streamed for like 5 hours on Tuesday. It was close to 5 hours. This stream will get to about 3.5 to 4 by the time we finish. Take it easy, Captain Cookie. The limit is 2. See, Captain Cookie's on holidays at the moment. So he's like, I'm going to be flying all night. Yeah, he's just warming up. He says, I'm flying all night because he's going to stay up and hopefully that they release it in a couple of hours. So he's going to... Are you doing an all-nighter, Captain Cookie? I bet she is. You're going to do a 3-hour next. What happens if it gets released and you've got an hour to go if you're flying? Will you just cut the flight and then go and download it, or...
Dear guests, we're pleased to announce that the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We invite you to try our delicious tacos and refreshing beverages from our menu. After the service, selected items...
Well, if you count Alaska. So you're not counting any of those.
Thank you for flying with us.
There's Mr. Big Smoke 1406. There we go. I'm not sure what the weather's doing over at Shannon, but I believe it's probably better than what we just had. Let's have a bit of a look squiz here. Using the SayIntentions airport lookup. What have we got? Airport elevation 46. Winds are at 270 at 20. So it's going to be windy. Visibility is only 4. So we're going to have some fun flying there, Captain Cookie. Runway 24 is the expected. Information Charlie. Arriving, departing runway 24. Winds 270 at 20. Visibility 4. There's a few clouds at 1800, which is Cumulus Columbus. Scattered at 2400, which is broken at to 3200. Temperature 7, dew points 2, QNH 1020. Transition altitude will be 6000. There's rubber removal in progress near the helicopter pad, if anybody wants to know. Advice on course heading, altitude, and if a flight following is requested. Read back all runway, hold short instructions, advise initial contact. You have information, Charlie. So there's some maintenance near the helipad, which we don't need to really worry about. And they're landing on runway 24. And we've got visibility of 4 nautical miles. So it's going to be pretty crappy when we come in. Near the helipad. Yeah. It's cool how SayIntentions put stuff like that in there. I think it's cool. No, we don't have an exclamation mark fish. All right, top of descent's going to come up in probably about, that looks like about 65. What was exclamation mark fish? I don't think we've ever had an exclamation mark fish. I don't think so. There we go. Mr. Freeator, welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So just over the top of island here. Just over the top part. Of Northern Ireland there. Alright guys, I'm going to duck to the loo. I'll be back in a second. And be back soon.
About this fucking life.
Alrighty. The music go hard at 6 a.m. Yeah. I know. Hey, the music's pretty much going hard for my time as well. I had to turn that down a little bit. That was like getting a bit crazy. I think I put a skip on that song. It was a bit too much. All right. Did we have ATC contact us at all? No. We're still on Scottish control, are we? Should be on... Scottish control, can I please get a radio check, Ryanair 7766? Just see if anybody's on the frequency. I don't know if I was meant to switch or what.
Ryanair 7766 5x5.
Just confirming Ryanair 7766 is on the correct frequency.
Ryanair 7766 5x5.
I didn't ask for a radio check on the second one, but anyways, he's just giving it to me. I will assume that we're on the right one. Our descent's coming up. We're expecting ILS runway 24 for the arrival. And we're expecting we're going to use the RICQ uniform to Delta for the approach in. So I might actually...
Unknown. Ryanair 7766. Good afternoon, with you, flight level 320.
Okay, it finally kicked in what I was actually asking for it to do. So we're going to do a runway 24 in the ILS. I'm not sure if we're going to use this. Let's just use the Shannon 1 transition. And we're going to use the RICQ uniform 2. This guy here. I'm just going to grab that. Oh, hang on. There we go. That should be all right. We need to be down flight level 8,000, so we'll start dropping soon. I wish Miltech could add the B-29 aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Have they mentioned plans that they're actually doing it? Mr. MX, anyways, I forgot to say hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. You had me on the beats. No, I was asking you, have they mentioned that they are doing it?
Unknown. Ryanair 7766. Good afternoon, at flight level 320.
Is she listening to our conversation? It sounds like she's listening to our conversation. And then it's also told me that was no one on this frequency. So I don't know if I'm on the right frequency, because she's saying that she can hear us, and then she said, which hasn't popped up yet, that there's no one listening on this frequency. And it has come up with unknown, so I don't know when we were meant to switch, because if we were asked, I completely missed it. So I don't know. Mr. York, what's going on? You're disconnected? Okay. From SI. So you had to put an X in there? I get you. No worries, Mark. There we go. Oh, you've flown with us before. Okay. What's going on with this music? It keeps dropping in the big beats. The nightclub beats. There we go. This sounds a bit dramatic.
Unknown, Ryanair 7766. Good afternoon, at flight level 320.
Well, we just did our top of D and the dramatic music has just started, so... I don't know what that means. BT Stu is currently working on a Bravo 29 Super Fortress, a different group from Miltech. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't really follow what Miltech's sort of doing because, well, I sort of do for the videos, but I don't really personally follow it too much because I'm not into the military aircraft. SayIntentions, can I confirm which frequency Ryanair 7766 should be on? There's no one listening. All right, I'm going to try this one here. Just changing frequency. Obviously stuffed up something or missed something. That one's not working. Let's try a different one. Pressing random buttons, no. Changing frequencies. No, it's not saying. I'd say SayIntentions cracked poos. I would say. Because it's not taking any of them. SayIntentions, can I confirm about radio check and also which frequency we should be on? So I've just switched over to the radio check frequency just to see if we get something.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like, and next is what yours sounds like.
SayIntentions, can I confirm about radio check and also which frequency we should be on? Not looking good. It broke as soon as it pushed it into the stairs, maybe. I can fix it by going new flight and then just requesting our IFR clearance again. We'll fix it, but cabin crew, please prepare cabin for landing. We've started our top of descent.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for landing now.
We'll work it out. We will work it out. We'll get onto something. I do need to prepare for ILS. So we're going to unload this guy here, get rid of this guy. We're going to import this flight plan in, and then we're going to grab the ILS. Chase plane's really messed up. I need to do the update. It's like balked. Runway 24 is what we're going to do. Yeah, we're just going to grab the final. I think that's what we'll do. Add that in there. Happy days. We'll cheat, get some chart overlay information happening here, and then prepare. So 110.95, course will be 237, decision altitude will be 215. We're going to grab the ILS at 3,000, which will be Rosro. And best approach will be climb straight ahead to November 012, climbing 4,000, and then a right turn inbounds, and then caution turbulence and or wind shear may be experienced on approach where wind direction lies at 264. I don't know what the wind direction lies. What did I see before? 264, wind direction is 270, so we could expect to have some wind shear. With wind speeds more than 15 knots. So we've got wind speeds more than 20 knots and wind stat 270. So we can probably expect to have some wind shear on approach. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we're going to get the ILS stuff popped in here, ready to go. So just in case it does get gnarly, we don't have to worry about it too much. 110.95. That's all in there. Course will be 237. There we go. So that's all good. And then Rosso, apparently with 3,000, that's where we're going to capture. And we're not at Recul yet. Okay, cool. It's chase planes. Yeah, I'm about two Lobster. I'm about 2 or 3 updates behind. Because I found the stable one, but it just seems to be, and I know chase plane's been updated because I looked at the last email from Edson. It's been updated to work with Sim Update 5 as well. Fixes a few bugs. It's more reliable. Yeah. So, expecting the weather to be interesting here. Yeah, this looks like it's building up a little bit more. Oh well, hopefully we have a super interesting landing, that's for sure. Turn the music off in a minute. And I'll see if I can get on approach soon. Once I get to Ricul, was it? Rima India Kilo? Ricul. Once I get to Ricul, then I'll jump over to approach, see if I can pick it up. Default, I have not been messing around with the ATC. Oh, he's talking about your sim brief. Man, this is friggin' some serious beats now. It's like with a Dark Knight just about to go and take out a group of badasses. Like the 737, they look good now, but I tell you what, you know, look amazing in the new update. And then you go look at the 2020 version in those videos. It just looks like a friggin' Lego set. All right, there's 10, so we were going to turn everything on. The new external update looks sharp. Yes. Wonder what performance will be like. See, chase planes feeding through the same loop of cinematic views where it normally wouldn't do that, but it's doing it today. Have you flown the TriStar airline? I haven't had time to do it, and I probably will wait for the TriStar to release on the EINN Builds website. I did the same thing with the 340. Shannon approach, this is Ryanair 7766. We are just passing through a flight level 8,000 on our way down to 3,000 for ILS runway 24.
Ryanair 7766, Shannon approach identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 24 approach into Shannon.
Expect ILS at runway 24 approach into Shannon, Ryanair 7766. There we go. I thought that might work. So we're still not at Riku, but I just called it anyway because we're under 10. So we're on altitude restriction here.
Below 250 knots.
And we are dropping. Cool. Speed below 250, Ryanair 7766. Might be cheaper through Contrail. There is a 10% discount code that works on here. Yeah, our code is... The Contrail codes are a bit funny. So most of the content creators will have a code that gives you a 10% discount once off, where we've got two codes. We've got one code that does that, but then also you can keep using the same code and you will get 5% discount on all your purchases, which no one else really has. But we're able to set that up for our community, so which was super cool. Bought it, yeah. Did anybody did anybody purchase the EINN builds here in chat?
Air 7766, proceed direct DRAG, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1019 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Proceed to DRAG, descend down to 3,000, QNH 1019 until established on the localizer, clear for the ILS runway 24 approach, Ryanair 7766. Did anybody pick up the 340 through the marketplace and then ask it to be changed to the EINN Build store? So we're going direct and then we're going down. Maybe that INS, that INS ain't it, man. I need that honeycomb. I'm lazy. You can put the GPS on there. All right, we're on our way direct to DRAG, and we're slowing down. All right, let's get a bit of a landing dispatch here. So we got 2-4. Plenty of runway. So ref speed saying 154. That's on flaps 30 configuration. Actually, I might keep it at flaps 30 considering we are expected to have wind shear. Long stream today? Not really. Well, I said today would be around about 4 hours, even though Captain Cookie wants me to do the return flight back. We won't be able to. Last stream on Tuesday was 4.5 to 5 hours. And then today, as usually, you know, because I have a bit of a chit-chat on the stream and stuff like that before we get started. So they usually, if I do 2 flights, it's generally around about the 4-hour mark. It's about the usual. No, we're not going back. We're not going back. Geez, it looks dry out that side, and then that side, not so much. Mr. Armchair Captain, what's going on? Looking forward to the 737-700 release? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Hope you're doing well, Mark. Yeah, we'll be going to bed, and then we'll get up in the morning, and I'll purchase it, and then I won't be able to fly it, because I've got to do a video tomorrow, but I'll have a look at it. I think he said QNH was 011. What didn't he? No, 119. Holy cow. God, stop moving your finger on the mouse wheel, dude. Right, airport's just over here. The weather's looking a lot different than said mentioned on the TAF. It's popping up there. The TAF is a lie. I didn't actually check to see how old the TAF was either, because I didn't read the time. So, do I still have it up? What was the...
Ryanair 7766, contact Shannon Tower on 118.7.
The time was at... No, the TAF's not even there. It was there and then it's disappeared. So there's no TAF now. So the TAF was old then, if it just disappeared. Like it was on there and then it's just gone. So the TAF must have been old. I think it said 9 Zulu. I'm not sure. I didn't get a proper glimpse of it, but I'd say it must have been old because it just disappeared then. What did he just say? Contact tower on 118.7 Ryanair 7766. Oh. First notch flaps. Ryanair 7766. We are passing through at flight level 4.1.
Ryanair 7766, Shannon Airport Tower, say it again. Ryanair 7766, Roger.
He got me. Yeah, it's basically straight in. Alright, I'm going to get everybody's things off there. So meant to be at 3,000. There we go. Shannon Tower, Ryanair 7766. We've captured the localizer for runway 24. We're 10.4 nautical miles out. Cabin crew, please prepare cabin for landing.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for landing now.
Well, it did say there was going to be cloud level at 32 to 1800 on the TAF. I do remember reading that. So, and there's Shannon just coming in.
Ryanair.
Listens to you, crew. Listens to you now.
270 at 20. Runway 24. Cleared for land.
2500.
Winds are at 270 at 20 for runway 24. Can I confirm any confirmation on wind shear today? I'm just going to go anti-skid 2. I take it there's none. Flaps 15. Alrighty. It looks pretty good actually. We've got 34 knots at the moment from right to left. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. There we go. She's a bit stronger than 20 knots. Oh. Okay, there it is there.
400.
Holy bejeebers.
300. Sink rate.
There's the wind shear. Oh, come on, we're floating. Come on. Whoa, that wasn't a good landing. That was a chunker. Oh, it was a bit of a chunker. We were We lost some energy then. We
7766. Contact ground on 121.8.
had too much energy. And then we were a bit over speed on the flare. Contact ground on 121.8 Ryanair 7766. Welcome to Shannon, everybody. I think this is Two-Tone Murphy's favourite airport. He's always flying in here. Shannon has a beautiful approach from the other side too. It's amazing. Shannon ground, this is Ryanair 7766. We're clear of runway 24. Request taxi instructions to the gate.
Ryanair 7766. Taxi to Terminal 1, Gate 22 via Alpha. Good day.
Taxi to Terminal 1 gate via... Taxi to Terminal 1 gate 22 via Alpha, Ryanair 7766. Did anybody see what that landing rate was when it pops up? They definitely got the QNH correct though. TTM is in your hemisphere at the moment. Yeah. How long is he in... Dave, how long is he in New Zealand for? He's been jet setting. I was 170. Okay, not too bad. He's been jet setting everywhere. He was over obviously at the FS weekend. Then he went back home, and then he was off. See if GSX is going to work now. There we go. What are we doing? We're going to gate 22. It's obviously saying gate 22 is no good. Alright. We won't worry about it. He's back on the 16th, I believe. Oh, nice. That's a nice trip. Let's see if we can find it. There's 3-4. There's 3-2. Oh shit, we're all going to be around the corner. They got us in the what's midlife Rex doing? They've got us in the boondocks out the back. When I originally heard that Murph was going over New Zealand, I said, hey, I'll meet you over there. But that never eventuated, and I'm glad. I guess probably I wouldn't have fallen out of the car if I went over there. But he's basically gone from one cold place to another cold place. I suppose it is summer going into winter, so it's probably a lot warmer than what the UK is. Hang on, what was that? Was that 2-2? That's 2-8. Hang on, here's 2-2. Where's that taking us? This is 2-2. All right. I won't get too close because Rex is just cutting his engines off. There's 2122's this one here that they've put us in some rando section here. I could have requested something different, but where does that go? I'm thinking it's this one. Or did I park in the wrong spot? Probably was that one. This will do, though. This will do. This will do. APU, we did start that. Jesus, that's loud. Holy cow. I'm not going to worry about deboarding the plane, though. It's already to all stairs. You are all... advise you to all the stairs. You're safe now. Smarty pants. Smarty pants. All right. Cool. Big shout out to our friends at Just Flight for supporting the streams. Evil with a $20 super chat in there. Thank you very much, Mr. Evil. Flight Sim Mods for always looking after us. And remember, we had the exclusive here on the Oz Flight Simmer channel about the new pricing change for SayIntentions, considering I don't think I was meant to say anything. Oh, I might be in trouble when I wake up in the morning. I wasn't meant to say anything. I just got the confirmation. Oh my god. Oh well. You heard it here first. Exclusive. You heard it here first, folks. Oh well. I guess I'll talk about it in the news tonight as well. Anywho, we'll have a news video out tonight. We'll be back on Sunday for the PMDG 737 rework. So super excited about that. So, yes. Thank you very much to all the members. Thank you very much for the mods for modding. And thank you to everybody that come flying with us tonight in the Pooper game. Yeah, it's just a matter of how much. It's just a matter of how much it is. So, anywho. It is what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to head off because I've got to do a couple of things before Betty buys. Hell yeah, where are we flying on Sunday? I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't even remember which airlines run the 700 because it's been a while since I've flown it. So I'll wait. The depth varies. Absolutely. Dave knows because he's married, so he knows. Oh, anyways. All right, guys, I'm going to run that. Thank you very much. Happy simming, everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Sunday. And feel free to drop in and check out the video. Drop a like, put a comment, even if it's a full stop. They always help. So thank you very much. And we'll be back on Sunday. Yes, it won't be GA Sunday. It will be Airliner Sunday. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So good night, everybody. I love you lots. Be well, and probably better off not watching the real world news because it's not fun. Anyways, bye for now. Take care, everybody. See ya.